Welcome, welcome, welcome to Walking the Path. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful and so thankful to be right here, right now. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, my hometown, with my family, getting to spend some time. Hey, everybody, welcome. Getting to spend some time with family over the holidays. I hope you're having a wonderful time with family over the holidays. Hey, so good to see everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. I hope that you are enjoying this time of year. It's such an amazing time of year, but it can also be a really challenging time of year. And some things came up. Hey, brother Darren, good to see you. Hey, Diego, beautiful, great to see you too, man. Some things came up to this morning. I just found out. Hey, what's up? Who's Bronze Angel? I know who that is, but I can't. I can't right now remember who it is. Um, a dear friend of mine for many years passed away last night. And I got the call this morning, and um, it's hard. And hey, oh Shelly, hey, good to see you. Okay, now I know who that is. um, and it's really hard. It's hard. I was talking to his husband and to our dear friends, and there's just no words. And it reminded me of sort of what I've been working through this holiday season with my family, which is peace and forgiveness, love and forgiveness. And really, the only thing that needs to be forgiven is myself, typically for my judgments about myself and other people. So let's start first of all by bringing this topic in, but also reminding people uh, about Rhythmia, because even though I'm away from Rhythmia, I'm heading back on Monday, and I'll be teaching there next Tuesday, teaching The Answer Is You, Reverend Michael's class. And so Rhythmia is off this week. And I'm so grateful for this place called Rhythmia, because this is a place where people heal. And that's what this whole life is about. It's about healing old patterns and creating patterns that create in us more potential and more possibility for the fullest expression of who we are. Because I don't think any of us want to get to the end of our life like my friend did last night and wonder if we had left anything on the table. I think that's really my peace in life is I just don't, whatever happens, I want to know that I tried my best, that I gave it my all. That's what I want to know. So it doesn't matter what the outcome is, as long as I know in my heart I gave it my all. That's a life well lived. And I want all of us to have that experience. I want all of us to have that feeling. But so often we get caught up. I get caught up. Let me just speak in the I get caught up in worry, doubt, fear, lack, limitation, not enoughness. And sometimes that worry, doubt, fear, lack, limitation, and not enoughness outpictures as judgment and opinion about other people. And most of the stuff that I'm in judgment and opinion about other people is stuff I don't like about myself. It's the way it goes. So as we navigate this time of year, I want to ask a question of you. It's a question that I'm asking myself. Can I indiscriminately love and forgive everything? Can I indiscriminately love and forgive everything? How do I follow the path of peace when real life and death, sorrow and sadness are things that we face every day here and all over the world? Well, the ego says, I got to do it on my own. The ego says that I need to figure it out. And then it seems impossible. But there's another way. We can come together in consciousness and begin to share this peace with ourselves, first of all. this peace and forgiveness, love and forgiveness, love, peace, and forgiveness for ourselves first, deep within ourselves. As we do that, we understand, as I do that, I understand that that peace, that love, that forgiveness is something that only comes from within. And then it's something that can't be taken away, no matter what the circumstances. So as I received the news of my friend this morning, it was deeply saddening. And yet, I didn't find myself breaking down in tears. I found myself anchored and centered. I even questioned a little bit, like, am I not feeling if I didn't break down in tears? And what really came to me was, no, I'm centered. And what I know in my heart about my dear friend Tommy is that he's okay now. He's good. He's more than good. It's us that we need to be praying for. He's moved into a greater iteration of life after life, a greater expression. Anything that seemed broken or unwhole, or anything that seemed out of place is now perfect, because he is the truth of his being, the truth of all of us, perfect, whole, and complete, without beginning, without end, without birth, without death. That's the truth of who we are. So he's fine. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, Darren. It's us. It's us. It's his husband and all of our friends that we've known for 25, 30 years, that are missing Tommy. And those are the prayers. He's good. He's good. We have to adjust to a new relationship with Tommy. And so, again, comes back to forgiveness. And as we shine the light of forgiveness, love, and peace within ourselves, on ourselves, we begin to understand, I begin to understand the holiness of all living things and their absolute oneness with each other. So as I judge another, as I have my opinions about another, I know I'm just judging myself. This is why all forgiveness is self-forgiveness. All forgiveness is self-forgiveness. And so here we come to this day, this day after the Christmas holiday, this day in between Christmas and New Year's. Hanukkah is in full swing. It's the second day of Hanukkah, second night of Hanukkah today. People are celebrating Kwanzaa. People are celebrating or not celebrating, But it is this time of year, the solstice, time of new beginnings. It's the time of expansion. And so for me today, my intention is peace and forgiveness and love for myself. This is really my intention for 2025. One of my big intentions for 2025 is to love myself so deeply, like to really love myself so much that I can really, really love you, that you can really, really love you, so you can start loving me. That's a song we used to sing at Agape. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. I said I love myself so much, that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. This is the key. Self-love is the key. And we can love ourselves in so many ways. But the first and foremost is for me to stop perpetrating these, what do I want to call it? Acts of aggression against myself, the judgment, the opinion, to let it go. Just let it go, John. I keep telling myself, let it go. All the judgment, all the opinion. Just be present to see and to love ourselves as if we were seeing through the eyes of God. And God's eyes are too pure to perceive inequity. In fact, it is said that God sees us through the same eyes that we see God. And so, can I love myself? Can I see myself through God's eyes? You know, have you ever talked to someone who just thinks you hung the moon? Have you ever talked to someone who just loves you so much that they just don't see anything wrong at all? That's how we need to see ourselves. We need to look at ourselves like that, not from a state of I have no blind spots, etc., but from a place of knowing the best and highest potential within myself, and constantly looking to that. And the only critique and assessment I have of myself is where I am in comparison to the best and highest version of me. And as long as I'm inching forward every day, as long as I'm taking a step, as long as I'm moving forward, even an inch each day, I'm making progress. And you know what they say? Inch by inch, inch a cinch. So we keep moving. We keep moving forward on this process, on this path of love and forgiveness. Okay. So it's a short little holiday message today, is that we can indiscriminately love and forgive everything, that we follow the path of peace. When real life and death and sorrow and sadness are all up in our faces and all around us and in the world, how do we follow this path of peace? And it begins with peace and love within, a peace and love that can't be taken away by the world, because it's a peace and love that wasn't given to us by the world. And so we begin to know that we don't have to do it on our own, that as we look upon the world with forgiveness, it will take on the light of that forgiveness and shine it back to us. Then we'll begin to understand the holiness of all living things and their absolute oneness with each other. For I am connected to everything and everyone. We are one. So grateful to see you. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year coming up, and much love, much peace, much joy. I wish you the best of life, the best of love, the best of everything, and to love yourself. Peace and richest blessings.